everyone, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Octopath Traveler 2 Electric Boogaloo. In the last part, we did Partitio's second chapter because I forgot I had more pressing matters. And by more pressing, I mean something else I could have done before because the recommended level was lower. The cross paths between Ochette and what's her name? Wow, we've got 3 over there in whatever that town's called. Anyway. Ochette and Castti, that's it. Oh, right. I forgot one thing, though. Before we continue on, there was one thing I completely forgot in that town I was just in. Oh my goodness. So much going on. Where was I? Yes, over here. Clock Bank. There was something I missed while we were there before, and I should go show that off. So, at nighttime, go into the other part of the city, the industrial district. Alright, there we go. Alright, yes. And down here, into this shady-looking corner, here we have a job icon thingy. I bet this is the Thieves Guild. Oh, welcome. It's always nice to see new faces around here. Anyone who reaches this place is welcome in the Thieves Guild. Called it. I'm sure you don't have to be told why folks are only here at night. Yes, before I forget, please don't tell anyone else about this guild. It's for your own good. Oh. Yay! So now we can turn people into thieves. If you find something good, save some for me too. We're just exchanging information. I don't work well with others. And what about you? Well, I'm impressed you found this place. Yeah, I think I might have noticed it earlier, because I was, I forget. Words. We were in the industrial district, but I don't remember if we were there at night. So, I didn't quite catch the Thieves Guild, but we got our thief job. Woo! Slowly but surely, we are getting all of the jobs. I worried for nothing, or maybe I should still be worried. Anyway, back here in Cropdale, we are going to have to go and hear that tale, so that way we can get started on our cross path. So, tell me a tale, sir. Castti and Ochette. Oh, I forgot to read the description. Oh well.
Wow, a lot of people here.
It is a lively little village. They say it's famous for peaches and raspberry pie.
Fruit. Yeah, I'll stick with meat.
How dare you?
A purely carnivorous diet isn't good for you. Everything in balance, all in moderation.
Castti, you sound like my mother. Hey, something smells good.
Welcome, travelers.
Aw, her tail's wagging.
Care to try Cropdale's new delicacy? Door on a stick.
Oh.
Yes, meat, real meat.
Ochette, manners. May we have one skewer, please?
Enjoy.
Oh, I will. Thanks.
Save some for me, Ochette?
Yeah, you gotta share with Akala.
Ugh, this is gross. Excuse me. This meat tastes weird.
Sorry about that. Not much I can do when it gets that old.
You're selling old meat? That's dangerous.
Takes a whole garden of herbs just to cover the smell.
Why do you go to such lengths to make old meat edible?
Hunting's been bad lately. We can't get anything fresher. I've hunted these parts for years, but I've never seen it like this.
Huh. Maybe we'll go take a look at the forest while we're here.
Ah, you're a hunter too, Missy. That'd be a big help. The forest's just past the village. Good luck. You'll need it.
Leave it to me.
Aw, yeah.
You mustn't overextend yourself, Ochette.
Yes, Ma.
Oh, if you continue to speak like that, she'll take you over her knee. Alright, make for the animal trial. Alright, so I believe I flagged the animal trail on the thingamadoodad. But let's see. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Well, at least Castti and Ochette have to explore a dungeon, so maybe they'll actually have to fight something.
Ooh, shish kebab fruit.
Is that tasty?
I'll say. On Totohaha, we used to wrestle the animals for them. But look how many there are here. Woohoo!
Doesn't that strike you as odd? Why would so many delicious fruits be left untouched?
Yeah. Ellipsis Gaming.
Now that you mention it, the forest feels a little too quiet. The color's on edge too.
And adorable.
Something's headed this way! Hey, you must be one of the famous door.
Hey, we've fought one of those
It seems
before.
quite agitated.
Easy now. What's got into you?
This isn't working. The poor thing's not in its right mind.
Sorry, Dorsey, but this is gonna hurt a bit.
Ooh, yay!
I suppose I have no choice.
Let's go!
Oh, but they're just playing the regular battle theme. Anyway, one thing I read about Akala, because I am a naughty boy,
Bring it on.
and it also applies to the owl, is that they level with the party, so, or rather, they level with Ochette, so they're always going to be a viable option for her to call into battle, even when
Here
she
I
doesn't
go.
necessarily have the option to. Alright, actually, I believe we do have the option to... Yeah, we can hit elemental thingies. Alright, but let's just try... let's try a staff pud. Yeah,
Now it
staves. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure if I should treat this like... Oh, no, this thing's doing
I'm just getting
scratch
warmed up.
damage. Yeah, we don't really need to worry about that.
Take this.
Booyakasha.
My turn.
Well now.
Here we go! Yeah, let's go!
Alright.
I'm starving!
Oh, can we actually catch it? Untameable. Okay. Alright. Beastly fangs!
That's my quarry!
Now it begins.
Nom nom.
My fight. What is this?
Tensura Zuzabla.
Next. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
Rusty blades are bad.
What is it saying?
Ellipsis Gaming. It's not saying much, apparently.
It's too late for me. Eat me while I'm still tasty.
Really?
Ochette, no lying, please. Are you injured? Wait, don't run away.
There he goes. Guess he's got places to be.
Let's follow him.
Ooh, now we have to follow the door. Oh, what's down here? Treasure! Ah!
You are a poison that must be purged.
Here we go.
Akala, help us out.
Akala! Sorry.
They're weak to axe puns.
I'm just getting warmed up.
And I bet they're weak to fire too.
Fired up.
Because they're bug types.
What to do, what to do.
Booyah!
Now it begins.
And let's make another axe pun. Ouchies.
Here I go.
Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and hit you.
Bring it on.
Yeah! And then we burn you.
Fired up. Step back,
Let's go.
Alrighty. Capture you.
Mine now.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, and then we just smack you.
Now it's I fight for my friends.
Alright, let's go ahead and use our elemental bomb bottle.
Your collapse is not.
Akari can't do that much damage with it.
Only pain. My journey will not end here.
Ooh, Partitio gained a level. Hooray! Alright, let's see here. Alright, Herb of Serenity. Okay. That is not the way to go. Alright, here we go, here we go. Ooh, dear.
You are all holed up here? You don't have to be afraid. Easy now.
They're absolutely terrified. But terrified of what?
Be gone, humans. Harm not the door.
Is that what they're saying? I suppose they think we're here to hurt that one from earlier.
Ellipsis Gaming.
Let's go, Castti.
Alright, well, just in case, we should save. Oh, there's the door.
It's all right. Calm down. We don't want to hurt you anymore. Come on. Don't be scared.
Don't worry. Mama here's got a kind heart. Just, don't make her angry.
Yeah, Castti gets intense.
Ochette.
Sorry.
I only want to tend your wounds. You don't want those to get infected. Let me help you. Please. There. That should do it. Good boy, Wooly Wooly.
Yeah, wooly wooly.
Did you just say Wooly Ooly?
That's his name. Don't you like it?
Oh, well, he likes it. Good for you, Wooly Ooly. What's that? I'm sorry I attacked you. Let me explain what scared the forest creatures. It was a dark monster they'd never seen before.
Oh, right,
I
ellipsis
wonder
gaming.
what the monster was.
It does raise questions.
Yes, but, more importantly...
Ellipsis gaming.
Perhaps we should eat before discussing it further.
Thanks, Ma.
Alright. Oh. So ends. Okay then. Well, you know what? Since that was quick and we got things we can do, let us return. Where was it? Winter Bloom, I think it was? Yes. Okay, Winter Bloom. That's right, you had business here, but we're not Oh, okay. I was wondering why that was popping up there. It's popping up there to let me know I already did it. Let's see. Anyway, so, yeah, I figured I might as well work on these side quests. I mean, that was a bit short, so we can do that. Alright, let's see. Be sure to visit Post Haste once you hire a musician. In need of guidance on where to look? Skilled musicians can be found in Flame Church, Crack Ridge, and Canalbrine. I'd recommend trying there. Alright, let's head to Flame Church first, because it's right here. Or right here. Alright, so next we are going to have to find the musicians. Alright, let's see here. Alright, come on. Nope. Apothecary. Nyeh. Let me up this ladder. Why can't I do this? Okay. Alright. I don't remember seeing a musician, but... Let's see. A woman born and raised in this town. Her husband claims to have fallen in love with her ordinariness, but that is precisely what bothers her. She thinks herself too ordinary. Now she seeks to break the monotony by showing an interest in an itinerant painter.
That was very helpful.
Okay, well, you shouldn't cheat on your husband. What about you, old man? Let's see. A local elder who has served the Order of the Sacred Flame and its pilgrims for decades. In the past, he accompanied pilgrims to the cathedral doors, but he lacks the strength for that now.
Thank you.
Alright, let's see. What about you? I must make note of the days that events... Oh, that's Mint. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Oh, that's the kindly old man. Yeah.
Will this do?
Let's see. This recently anointed cleric is the youngest of 7 children and the only girl among them. Though a little rough around the edges, she is enthralled by Sister Mint's calm demeanor and hopes one day to emulate it herself. Okay. Well, the tricky part is, if I find a musician, I have to be able to hire them. Oh. I believe this might be our musician. But she's not there at night. So I think we have to hire her. Oh.
Let's get to work.
I'll gladly follow you if you think I'll be of help. Oh no, I had to leave behind my poor beastling man. Alright, well, let's go pick up that other item I found, and then we'll go from there. Alright, and let's see if this piano-playing cleric satisfies the quest condition. And then, if so, I'll check the other towns and see if I can find people. If they all have as conspicuous titles as piano-playing cleric, then this should be easy. Alright, let's see here.
Oh, Particio, you brought a musician for me.
Sweet.
The preparations have been finished. Let's record. Bravo! Bravo! I've never heard such a passionate piano piece. I've listened to piano performances the world over, but never one so emotional, so moving.
All right, only 2 more to go.
All right.
I'll need to keep my eye out for another musician to bring by.
Okay, right. Sorry. A bit distracted. Real life problems. Alright, let's see. Next, he said there was one in Canalbrine, so let's head over to Canalbrine. And I forgot the last town. Or Canalbrine. Canal. Here we go. Let's go with her. She's a musician.
Let's work up a nice sweat.
I see your need. Allow me to help. Yeah, and then your previous NPC, they just make their way home from wherever in the world you drag them to, because they exist for your convenience. Wait a second. Oh, recommended level 8. I probably should have done that one first. But, to be fair, the Castti and Ochette one did pop up before Oswald and Particcio's. Also, I did read a little bit online, or rather, when I was searching for images to use for crossed paths, I saw a naughty thingy that said that they might actually be time sensitive, or it's possible to skip them. Or miss them, or something like that. So, yeah.
Oh, Particio, you brought a musician for me. The preparations have been finished. Let's record. fantastic. Sometimes soft, sometimes strong. The sweet sounds of sultry strings soothed my soul. This violin piece is indeed worth revisiting time and time again.
I just hope your talking doesn't ruin the recording, mister.
All right, only one more to go. I'll need to keep my eye out for another musician to bring by.
Those songs sounded familiar, but I don't remember from what. Well, actually, I think the violinist was playing the piece from When You Encounter Metal Slimes. Guitarist in Crackridge. Ah, yes, I think I remember running into them. Alright, so Crackridge, I believe, was this... No, that's Clock Bank. Where's Crackridge? That's Montwise. I haven't been there yet. Cape Cold. That's New Delsta. That's the island. Is this Crackridge? I don't know, that's Conning Creek. Sigh, that's where that other quest was at. I'm pretty sure I've been to Crackridge before. That name sounds familiar. Or Rush. Cropdale. Huh. Abandoned Village, Flame Church, Clock Bank. Huh. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it's Winterbloom, Cape Cold. Okay, so apparently Crackridge is not a place I've been to before. Storm Hail. Yeah, there it is. I need to read more carefully. Okay, alright, so, since I have Castti in the group, we can go to Psy, and I should be able to glean information about the people. So let's make it daytime. I didn't know there was an East District. Oh, and there's a cave. Alright, anyway, not the point. The point is, we were going to see if Castti could glean information from the merchant guy that Partitia wants to impress. She cannot. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to do this the hard way then. And we're just going to have to talk to everybody to see if I can find a thing to buy him. And we're also going to have to probably glean a lot of these people for information. They're going to tell Castti all their deepest, darkest secrets. Ooh, what's this? That's a dancer statue. Alright, anyway. Oh. I should have read that. My bad. Okay, anyway. An apprentice carpenter brimming with vigor. He is courting the woman working at the tavern, whose life circumstances force her to toil without a day's respite, and wants to make journeyman as soon as he can to be there for her properly. Alright, let's see. And he doesn't have anything I want to buy. Neither do you. One of the few children living with an elderly couple in town. She is quite mature for her age and helps the couple around the house without being asked. She's an accomplished haggler and cook, and regularly puts together meals on a budget that would beggar belief for most chefs and bookkeepers. Let's see, what about you? An old man who's been selling fruit here as long as any can remember. His supply line is a closely guarded secret. His fruit is always fresh, and his prices are the lowest around. He has great sympathy for the young children living with an elderly couple, and always makes sure to give them a bit extra, free of charge. And he has fruits. Okay. What about you, sir? Let's see. A townsperson researching the fallen nation of U. Once the mightiest nation on the western continent, U was obliterated decades ago, when the nation of Ku rose against it in war. However, traces of its advanced technology remain for the finding to this day. The canals of Canalbrine are one example.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Let's see. A woman who spends her days loitering in the town square. Her face betrays no emotion whatsoever. She is quite considerate, however. She hands out snacks to the children in the afternoon. Silently, of course. It's a mite creepy. Let's see. Alright, I don't know if talking to the kids will yield any results. But you never know who might have the thing I need. Let's see, one of the children living with an elderly couple in town, he feels a strange sensation in his breast and isn't sure what to do about it. Namely, his heart threatens to leap out of his ribcage whenever he thinks about the oldest girl in the couple's care. Duh. Let's see. The younger of two siblings living with an elderly couple in town. The war robbed them of their parents, and so they find themselves among the orphans in the couple's care. He keenly feels the pain of his sister's retreat from her once vibrant self. Alright, let's see. What about you, sir? Alright, the master of a guild that manages the buildings in the East District. These days, he spends his time preventing the local children from entering the particularly dilapidated storehouses situated on the back streets. He wants nothing more than to tear them all down, but try as he might, he cannot secure the proper permits. Okay. I can knock him out and go inside. Let's try it.
Take this. Good night.
In we go. Ooh. A dancer's journal. I don't know how much time has passed since my teacher left, but even though no one is left to instruct me, I will continue my training. I practice the steps she taught me over and over again in hopes that I will be able to move just as she did, and I will never forget the dance that changed my life. In my memories, my teacher shines like the sun. I've decided that I too will be as radiant as she was, and no one will ever shake that resolve. My teacher spoke of a grand theater on the eastern continent. She said it could hold hundreds and was home to a gorgeous stage on which only the most resplendent of performers could ever set foot. That is a world that I, in this poor, dirty town, cannot even begin to imagine. And I doubt I'm the only one. Platt, his wife, the orphans, even the townspeople. That world is just too dazzling for us. It shines too brightly. But if it truly is that beautiful, I want to show it to everyone. That's why I'm going to become a star and change everything. When I'm rich, I can rebuild this place. I can light up every corner of this dark, dingy, leafless little town and make it shine. I'll build a grand theater just for us, then everyone can live in happiness. But to do that, I must practice. I must dance and sing with all my might until I become a star. I will dedicate all that I am to this town. So today, tomorrow, and the day after, I will keep dancing. Ooh. I wonder if those journals are important. Let's see, tattered dress and tattered shoes. I doubt those are an upgrade for anything. Let's see, yeah. Very mild stat increases. Alrighty. But it's good that we found that anyway. Alright, anyway, back to seeing if we can find the thing that the one dude wants. Oh, this is a... This is a shop. Alright, anyway. I can't inquire anything from this townsperson, and they don't have anything notable for sale. Let's see. A medicine seller who visits the town on a regular basis. As an old friend of the elderly couple looking after several of the children in town, he sells them his medications at a discount. He is actually in the final stages of a terminal disease, but it's not the dying that bothers him. It's the regret that he won't be here to help the townsfolk any longer. Aww. Alright, what about you kids? Let's see. One of the children living with an elderly couple in town while his parents are off working in the eastern continent. Quite the gourmand, he is always eager to share food with the younger children as well.
Thank you.
Actually, I think that was pronounced gourmet. Let's see, one of the children taken in by the elderly couple in town, he has taken on the role of eldest son, wrangling the others and generally keeping them in line. Even the adults in town admire his leadership in that regard. He works diligently in order to repay the kindly couple that has so graciously taken him in.
That was very helpful.
Oh, I forgot to see if he has anything for sale. He has an invigorating nut. Alright. Let's see, the older of two siblings living with an elderly couple in town. The war robbed them of their parents, and so they find themselves among the orphans in the couple's care. The shock and upheaval of it all has caused this young girl to close herself off from the world. She hardly speaks to anyone these days. Oh, that's so depressing. Alright, anyway, treasure! Yeah, let me go up the stairs. Yeah. Herb of Revival. Ooh, more treasure over there. What about you? Let's see, one of the children living with an elderly couple in town. As the oldest child in the group, she often finds herself withdrawing to be by her lonesome when the remainder of the group gathers to play. She's beginning to think hard about the future, and needs time alone to do so. I know that feeling. Let's see. Alright, what about you? Let's see, battle hatchet. Yeah. A carpenter's apprentice who began practicing under his master alongside a close childhood friend. When he saw the woman working the tavern recently, it was love at first sight, and he hopes to profess his affections for her soon. He is well-meaning, if a bit clumsy.
Thank you.
Oh, quest. This stronghold has definitely seen better days. It needs repairs, and quick. It actually belonged to the kingdom of U, which is what this land used to be, but when the kingdom was destroyed, the technology to fix it was lost. Still, the residents here don't have the money to build themselves new houses. I could try to fix it myself, but I'll need the actual plans from that era to do that. Ooh. Alright, tell me about yourself. The leader of the local carpenters. Despite his fixed scowl, he cares deeply for the others and often does unprofitable work for impoverished residents. His skill can work wonders with even the most meager materials and limited funds. Ew. And it looks like I can't get the chests scattered about here until I complete his side quest. Alright, Dragon Ridge, danger level 34. Alright, we have it flagged, let's leave. Alright, well, this land used to be the Great Kingdom of U, but it was destroyed dozens of years ago by King Ku. I heard a lot of incidents where innocents were killed, but many managed to flee to the harbor lands. Alright, well, we found a tough nut. And an inspiring plum. There's a statue. Oh, there were more items. I should have gone over to find those real quick. Let us do that. Hopefully they're not in that dilapidated building, because I used up the only item I had for Castti to be able to knock him out. If I want to get back in there, I'm going to have to fight for it, or pull Throne out. Well, looks like they're both in here. Alright, glass marble. I believe that sells for a penny. And a stuffed toy. Or a single leaf, I should say. Alrighty. Eek. We gotta find someone who knows something about that one dude. Do you know anything, kid? A young boy living with an elderly couple in the East District. He used to reside on the west side of town, but the war made an orphan of him. And so he rises with the sun and spends each day standing on the street corner in the city's West District, lost in memories of his parents. Alright, what about you, sir? I already inquired something from you. I don't know if I've actually... Maybe I already did try to figure things out, because I've inquired quite a few of these people. Let's see. Daughter of the legendary merchant Masood. She does not resent her father for disregarding both herself and her mother for the sake of his business, but she does not respect him either. She simply resolves never to live the same way he did.
That was very helpful.
I see. Alright, let's hire her.
Let's work up a nice sweat.
Alright, I'll follow you. Let's see. Alright, well, let's try taking Masood's daughter up to him. Because I think the thing he'll value most is reconnecting with his family.
As promised, I brought you your treasure, Masood.
You did you? Show me.
You don't see her standing right there?
Your greatest treasure is her, your daughter.
Ellipsis Gaming. More Ellipsis Gaming. Even more Ellipsis Gaming.
Incorrect. Try again.
What?
It is true that many value their family above any jewel or gem. But that is not the answer that I am seeking for this particular test. Better luck next time.
Sigh! You've got to voice your lines, Masood's daughter.
Tarnation. I was sure I had it.
What is this test that father gave you?
Huh?
Ah, what father meant wasn't his treasure in particular, but what a merchant treasures most. The thing you treasure most as a merchant isn't leaves or sundries, right?
A merchant's treasure.
That's all the hints you'll get from me. Good luck.
Well, thank you.
What do I treasure as a merchant? Like she said, not leaves or sundries, that's for sure. That's it! My greatest treasure is me. In which case, Masood must feel the same way, too. It's worth a shot, anyhow.
I would think the greatest treasure of a merchant are the people they trade with. Can't do business without customers. Alright, well, we can inquire something about him now, so let's see. Once a famed merchant who traversed both continents. At the time, both land and sea routes were yet underdeveloped, so it was no small feat to visit all 8 regions. His efforts earned him the repute of a great merchant, but he lost much in the process.
That was very helpful.
Alright.
You want to hire me? What is the meaning of this insult, Mr. Nobody?
I've figured out your treasure, fella. It's you, yourself.
Ellipsis Gaming.
You asked me to find the treasure you value most as a merchant. I figured Every merchant's got one treasure they set store by above all else. Connections they've built, book learning and experience. All these things are far more valuable than any material object, leaves included. Or am I wrong?
Correct. I'm surprised you got it.
Of course I did. My greatest treasure's the same as yours, after all. Besides, your daughter gave me a friendly push in the right direction. If I couldn't find the answer after all that, I'd have no right to call myself a merchant.
I am honestly astonished that there are still merchants in this world who know how to see to the heart of matters. There have been dozens like you who have come here seeking my mercantile manuscript. Every one of them failed this test and went home empty-handed. I started to think the world had gone dull since I retired. Here, take it.
What's this?
The key to the archive in which I placed my mercantile manuscript. Read to your heart's content.
Yippee! You sure it's all right?
I've grown old. I don't have much time left. When I pass, so too will my greatest treasure, correct? So I might as well pass on a part of that treasure to you, Particio the merchant. The sum treasure of those who came before you.
You got it, fella. Thank you.
Alright, Let's see, you can now peruse the mercantile manuscript in the archive. You never know what knowledge you may glean about items, equipment, and more. Ooh, let's take a look. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Demi-humans are creatures that resemble humans and yet are entirely different beasts. There are 8 major types currently known: the venomous ratkin, the reptilian lizardmen, the avian birdians, the amphibian frogins, the simian apes, the subterranean moles, the feline kate, and the cephalodoan octopuffs. Demi-humans have displayed a propensity for much higher levels of intelligence than monsters, and are known to employ tools to some extent in their daily lives. And yet, to this day, their origins remain shrouded in mystery. According to the histories, they simply appeared one day, as if by magic, throughout the world. Let's see. Kates are a skittish race, the most timid of all the demi-humans. According to myth, there was once a great war fought between humanity and the demi-humans. The conflict was long and bloody, but in the end, humanity emerged the victor. Through wisdom or foresight, the Kate alone sided with mankind during this strife, and this alliance won them a place within human society. Unfortunately, the clever and cunning nature of the Kate soon earned them the ire of their neighbors, and before long, they found themselves ostracized and cast out. Labeled as traitors by demi-human and human societies, the Kate withdrew from both to pursue isolated lives hidden away from all who might do them harm. The smell of beloved, delicious catnip seems to be the only thing that can draw them out of the hidden places they call their homes. All about octopuffs. Let's see, octopuffs are the most independent of all the demi-humans, and are the only ones that chose not to participate in the mythological war between humanity and the demi-humans. They are known to prefer travel to battle, and it is said that they only stop their wanderings when their time on the earth is over. There are many superstitions surrounding the Octopath. Their passion for travel and idealistic search for paradise has led some to believe they are symbols of good fortune. There are even rumors that only those of pure of heart can encounter them. Of course, adults who have long ago lost the innocence of childhood can still employ cunning to improve their odds of encountering these rare creatures. Octopuffs favor small, dark spaces, so the shrewd use Octopuff pots to draw them out. Alright, reach for the next shelf. Okay, looks like there is a lot of stuff on here. Oh. Let's see. In times of yore, the gods entrusted humanity with 6 divine weapons so that they could protect themselves from evil. The Conqueror's sword, the Warlord's spear, the Dancer's blade, the Lionheart's axe, the Hunter's bow, and the Spirit Lord's staff. It is said that each of these weapons houses incredible power, and that those who can unlock it will earn themselves the title of Arms Master. And yet, the divine weapons were too mighty for humankind. Driven by greed and ambition, the Arms Masters soon began to quarrel amongst themselves. One by one, these artifacts were lost, and with them the skills and knowledge needed to wield them. Still, there are some who remember. Among these learned few, it is the thought that the rightful heirs to the secrets of these weapons still reside in this land, passing their knowledge down through generations of chosen successors. Of course, this is more likely than not just an empty fantasy. Alright. Okay, lots to read here. I think I will save the rest of the reading for now. Save the rest of the reading and do that later, because, oh my goodness, so much! Anyway, well, actually, before I do that, let's finish a bookshelf, because we read about Octopaths and all the demi-humans. Bach best waifu. Let's go ahead and read riddles and these 3 books, and then we're done. Okay. All demi-humans possess a certain modicum of intelligence. For example, ratkin are known to steal and employ human weaponry and clothing, and birdians possess the ability to craft primitive stone axes. And yet, a burning question remains unanswered. Who fabricated the crowns and other ornaments that demi-human leaders are often seen wearing? As far as we know, the demi-humans do not possess the technology or art to craft such intricate accessories. More curious yet, both the make and material of these ornaments are clearly not of human design. So, where did they come from? Where, for that matter, did the demi-humans themselves come from? This is merely a theory without any evidence to support it, but perhaps these strange creatures hail from another world entirely? The Great Wall in Myth and Legend. Let's see. Guarding the town of Stormhail in the Winterlands is the Great Wall, a colossal construction that has long kept the town safe from external threats. A local legend states this massive fortification was raised in a single night by the gods themselves. Sturdy and strong, yet intricate in its design, it is clear that this wall is indeed a feat of engineering beyond what modern civilization is capable of. The legend of this wall continues thus. The Great Wall is merely one small segment of some greater fortress, and the central citadel itself lies deep underground. Many archaeologists have spent years attempting to uncover this hidden redoubt to no avail. More curious is the event that occurred some 820 years ago. An enormous cavity suddenly appeared in the Great Wall, though none know who created it or how. Later given the name of the Pit of Darkwest, it was the catalyst for a conflict between the fallen kingdoms of Fajal and Delstach. This struggle would later be known as the War of the Great Wall. Gate to the Netherworld. The poet Katie penned this message some 100 years ago. On an island, lost in sea, spilt twain, lies a portal to an alien plane. Beware, be warned, ye fools who'd approach, for none should draw near, this gate encroach. It rhymes, so it must be true. When Katie first published this passage, it was assumed this island was a mere figment, the product of a poet's overactive imagination. However, in recent years, Katie's less well-known history as an adventurer has come to light, and scholars have begun to debate whether his poems were not fantasy, but in fact the annals of his travel. Oh, Kale. A warning for you who reads this entry. Though the existence of a portal to an alien plane seems preposterous, we must remember that what seemed impossible yesterday becomes common sense tomorrow. Sneer at what you don't understand at your own peril, for one day you may find yourself on the wrong side of the truth. Alrighty, yeah, okay, and then I'll read the next bookshelf later on, and then so on and so forth. You know, spread things out just a smidge. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call out for now. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Okay, bye now.